There are some points to be made about Laurence Fox's arrest yesterday. The first is that political activism and leading a political party comes with responsibility. And while I think there's a big debate about what people say in public, what people say for entertainment, and whether that automatically constitutes a crime, that's the debate which is central to the debate about the criminality of the lyrics in drill music. And it's important because Britain takes a significantly more stringent tone than America. It's something which is debated vigorously at the moment in America. It's not being debated so much over here, and I'm very happy to bring up that subject in some detail. I think it's an important subject. For example, we wouldn't remotely accuse Shakespeare of murder, although he writes about murder and his characters talk about murder. It doesn't mean they are murderers. There is a difference between what you say and what you do. And I think that's something that requires a lot of clarification. But as somebody who runs a political party, and Reclaim is a political party, Laurence Fox has significantly more responsibility than, let's say, I do, or some local rapper does. Significantly more responsibility. Because his words are looked upon as encouraging, as setting a standard, and to suggest that, as was allegedly claimed, that he encouraged people to destroy property, whether that's property which he believes should be there or not doesn't matter. The destruction of council property is, I would argue, a criminal issue. Whether he has committed a crime or not is another matter entirely, and that would be up to the courts to decide. And he is, of course, innocent until proven guilty. But it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't look good from that point of view. I think this is a different order of offence to the issue about his language regarding Ava Evans. Now, there are people who have been caught in the act of destroying ULEZ cameras. I talked about an axe grinder the other day. I actually meant a oh gosh, now the word's gone out of my head again. As in grinding your axe. Anyway, the language has disappeared. Sorry. But the Blade Runners are a real thing, and if Laurence Fox is encouraging them to vandalise equipment, that would be disturbing. These cameras enforce the £12.50 charge a day. We may not agree with it, but we shouldn't be vandalising things. We could be encouraging the debate for them to be taken down. That's a different matter entirely. However, sending 5 or 6 police officers round to somebody's house to confiscate all their electronic equipment is surely an overdoing it. Surely that is. And to take his son's iPhones as well as his electronic equipment is, again, surely overdoing it. I should have thought they could just simply ask him for his electronic equipment and be done with that. This display of power, there are better things, surely, for the police to be spending their time doing than making a big issue with the leader of the Reclaim Party, with Laurence Fox. But it's something that has kept him in the news and in the media eye, in the media spotlight, probably more than he would otherwise have been had he even been acting in episodes of a TV series. So if his purpose is to be famous or notorious, infamous, or simply on everybody's lips, he's achieved that. I don't think that should be anybody's ambition. I think the ULEZ escapade is probably presaging the way ahead, and I think we'll see significantly more cameras across the country. That is my own prediction, and I think we just have to get used to it, whether we approve of them or not. Taking a what is it? The grinder. Taking a grinder to them. Grinder. I feel that axe grinder. What is the word? I don't know. Anyway, grinder is not the answer to ULEZ.